what steals the kid from us? So I did some research, and I was reading, and all of a sudden I came up upon something, this study. A study that was done over 20 years ago, and it all made sense. Everything about me, everything about other people I'd met throughout my life who had that little kid, and that little kid disappeared. The CDC has recently reported that they consider our adverse childhood experiences or our stories to be a prime determinant of future health and well-being. As a speaker, my mission is to bring awareness to just what adverse childhood experiences are and how those experiences and the stress that they produce can follow us throughout our lifetime and really impact every aspect of life. They have the potential to rob us from being who we're meant to be in life. My name is Leslie Peters. Like you, I have a story. And it's actually my story that led me to a career in nursing.
Like all of us, I had a story. I married a man just like my father, right? Anyone done that before? Yeah? Okay. So for every day for 50 years, I heard, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're crazy, no one else will love you. I could not be me in my home. The world was my home.
And it's actually my story that led me to a career in nursing. And I've spent the last 25 years working with individuals who, well, they're hanging on to a lot of hidden hurt from their childhood. You know, and the only difference between them and myself is that I've learned to see my story as a gift, whereas many people get stuck in the curse of their story.
My gift is that I see everyone because I was never acknowledged. And like most of us, what we missed, that's where our passion lies. And what I found from that is that everybody, and I mean everybody in this world, needs to know the answer to 3 questions. Do you see me? Do you hear me? And do I matter? And if you can answer those 3 questions, you can become a little more resilient.
As a speaker, my mission is to bring awareness to just what adverse childhood experiences are and how those experiences and the stress that they produce can follow us throughout our lifetime and really impact every aspect of life. They have the potential to rob us from being who we're meant to be in life.
Do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you matter? You can say that in the mirror. That is resilience.
Yes, I believe that self-confidence may be the reason why I've applied to like 20 different college programs and been accepted to every one of them, but never actually attended a single one of them. Oh, I was super happy. He's like, look, I can get accepted. It could have been that I was a little bit afraid of failing or not doing well. I think that's the big reason. Pretty much as soon as money became involved. Which is silly, because that's why I'm like, that's definitely a confidence, self-worth kind of issue, because why am I thinking I'm not worth that much money now to have this much more in the future?
am. This honestly put me on the spot. Oh my God. I'm speechless. Yes, one relationship, my mother, for years, and we're still going through a toxic relationship, and I'm still loving her, even though she doesn't pretty much show that she loves me, but I still love her. If only I did what she wanted me to do, maybe she would have loved me.
Yeah. And the shame that I have about myself is I don't see myself how other people may see me. Biggest thing is that I'm ashamed of how I see myself. It's like I'm shameful of not being able to handle a lot of financial things in my life, like currently, or I'm shameful of not always being a loving wife, or I'm shameful of not always being the kind of mother that I can be, because I felt that she looked at me like I was just some single mom with no control over my kids, and they're running around, and you see me with, and my kids, they don't look alike at all. When I'm driving home, I'm just breaking down in tears because she looked at me a certain way that I knew wasn't true, and I couldn't, or I didn't say anything to her about it. People only catch a glimpse of our life, that it eats us up inside. It eats us up.
The worst thing about me is I hate that I want to do more in life, and I feel like it's hard for me to do that. Like, other people accomplish so much in life, and I want to do that, and it's hard for me to get there. Oh God, yeah. I'll just keep forgiving them and keep forgiving them because I want to show a person love. You know, like I have to do that because I want a person to feel like they matter, and I just want somebody to feel like I didn't feel like, you know what I mean? I want them to feel loved.
You know, my family is my biggest support system. They help me so much. And I think just having them there will give me the drive to move forward and do the things I need to do. My girlfriends are definitely supportive. Yeah, I don't know where I would be without them. And we all uplift each other, which is good. When I didn't have that support, it definitely was hard, because it's like when you get stuck in a negative space, it's kind of hard to get out of sometimes. But, you know, definitely having my daughter there, and it just helps me get out of that negative mindset. Just knowing that, okay, this is what I need to do. You know, everything's going to be okay. You know, sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader or your own coach. I'm at my weakest, I feel, when I don't have that support system. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm all out of options, or I don't have that help. So, you know, I really depend on my support to actually feel strong.
I didn't have nobody to love me. Like, when I was 12, I was molested by my boyfriend. I guess that's what you call him. I wasn't okay, and only person that really knew how I felt was my mom. Like, and she didn't really give me that comfort that I needed. I was looking for love.
It gets better. Nothing wrong. You have a cry on the shoulder. There's nothing wrong talking about it. And there's nothing wrong defending yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, no one will. Boys, it's something that my self-confidence was extremely low. My freshman year in high school, being abused a lot, hit by boys, I started to believe that I was supposed to get abused. I was supposed to get hit. I was supposed to get picked on and teased for a number of years, even up to my adulthood years. And now when I'm 24, I believe that, okay, you know, I didn't deserve any of this. It's not my fault.
Love hurts, seriously, because even with a family member, like you say you love them, and like they do things to hurt you, so like, what was the sense? No, I didn't imagine this. I honestly didn't imagine me having 6 kids. I wanted to do real estate law. I want to own my own business.
Not going to college and getting a better degree to put myself in a better situation to provide for me and my children. It makes me feel like all angry inside and makes me hesitant to give someone else that ability to hurt me again. Yeah, like it makes you not be so open to open to them at times, and it just makes it harder for the next person because it's like, okay, I don't know if I can actually let this person in so fast, or like if I can actually open up to this person, because now it's like you have trust issues because you don't know. Yeah.
Yes, I did. I had felt stuck. Same way when I started school, I said, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do this. How I'm going to go to school, work, take care of 2 kids. But I was tired of what I was doing in my life. So I said, you know what, I'm going to take this chance and see what the school is talking about. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put myself in there and do what I got to do because it's for my kids. I graduated, got my diploma in my field, so I'm not stuck anymore now.
We pulled together because we had a purpose. We really had to work together. We were forced to work together. I think we started to fall apart after the war. We started separating again. We needed something to bring us together again. And a number of times we thought we had been together, but it proved only temporary. It's very strange to look back on it now. And what can we do today to bring us back together again? Maybe we can inspire the younger people to pull together, because separately we could do nothing. And there it is in a nutshell.